I know. Some of you are looking at me and saying, where the heck were you yesterday? It was International Coffee Day. I know. But, one, I figured that there would be a lot of other people doing coffee kind of things. And so I figured I'd take a little day off. But mostly, Grayson had his grooming appointment yesterday morning, like at 7 or 7:30. So I was tied up doing that. And, it's kind of like when you have kids and you have somebody to watch them. You're free to go here and there. So I ran errands and, that's pretty much what I did. Grayson, where are you? Let me show you this puppy. Yeah. Hey, Gray. Very different looking dog than he was. And actually, I think he was cuter before when he was all furry. But this way, when we go out, he won't bring home twigs and leaves and all kinds of miscellaneous crud in his coat. Right, Grayson? Yep. So Grayson gave me the opportunity to find out what it's like to floor surf. Oh my goodness, I did something, well, it was stupidity on my part. I was holding my phone. I was at the checkout counter at PetSmart. Let me get this coffee. Oh, wait. Hold that thought. I've got, my coffee order came in. I've got some Diavolito. This is like an 11 on the scale of 1 to 11 intensity. But it is just a single espresso. So I'm going to run it through probably about 3 times. Because I want to have a little, well, maybe twice, and then I'll pop this in the microwave. I've got coconut almond milk in here. Anyway, so I'm at the checkout counter at PetSmart. And I'm holding my phone in one hand and, kind of juggling a few things in my hands. And I've got his leash. And there's this other dog, this person with their dog that checked out before me. And they are heading out the door. And their dog was straining to get back at Grayson, wagging its tail. And Grayson was kind of straining. And when I dropped my phone, okay, this is what happened, all right? So, let me see. Okay, so I dropped the phone, and I got down like this to get it, okay? Well, the leash was around my wrist and hand. Grayson lunges at the other dog, and I go sailing across the floor. It was a very nice, clean, and slick floor, and actually got a little friction burn there from the floor. Thank heavens I didn't break anything, because I landed, on my side, my arm, thank heavens, stretched out nice and straight. Shoulder's a little sore today, but I actually did, it was almost like skiing or something, or what is the thing you do at the beach on the boogie board, where you jump on the board, right where the surf is coming up and you scoot across the sand. Well, I was scooting across that floor, but on my side. Anyway, so now I know what it's like to floor surf, and yeah, I guess it has its merits, but wouldn't want to do it again under those conditions. But my fault, I should have thought, Grayson is trying to get this other dog. What am I doing, putting myself all off balance, like I was? So, well, anyway, okay, I've run this through twice. Let me give it a stir up. I think I'm going to have to microwave it. Let's see. Just a little bit. Because, hot coffee's good. Cold coffee's good. Iced coffee is good. but this is tepid. Not so good. Anyway, you know, tomorrow is International Coffee Day, so I kind of have a chance to redeem myself there on the coffee front if I want to. Well, anyway, so I've got to stop making these early morning appointments. I've got an appointment. Oh, let's see, that clock is fast. Well, I've got about 10 minutes and then I've got to get going. But yeah, so I didn't disappear anywhere. I was just kind of, well, I was busy sliding across the floor in PetSmart. It's part of what I was doing. Okay, let me give this a stir. Oh, now it's going to be hot. Is it too hot? You know, that is really good, but gee whiz, I'm going to have a little fun. Peppermint bark. Do you know, it's interesting, peppermint bark, this is Jordan's Skinny Syrup. This is actually good in any coffee I've ever had. It's even good, like one time I actually had it in some pumpkin spice coffee. It just kind of perks up the coffee. I mean, this coffee was good before, but I just feel like I want a little sweetness. Ooh, that really, it's very good, I gotta tell you. Yum. Well, I'm gonna have to get drinking my coffee here. Grayson, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Oh, something unacceptable for the camera. Grayson. Yes, oh, hello, puppy. Oh, so one other little story about him and me. Sorry, here we go. Yes, such a good doggy. So last night we're sitting here and we hear this kind of bump on the patio outside the sliding glass doors, and Grayson ran over the window. He started barking, and I went over there and turned on the light. There's a possum out there. I mean, I live in a residential apartment complex, but we do have pockets of woods all around. And I mean, I know that there are things that live in the woods. So last night I got to see, actually I saw two separate ones, because that time I saw one and it had a lot of white on it, and then I wanted to catch a picture on my phone. You know how sometimes you see something and you want to take a picture, but you're so that you're just standing there with the phone and you don't actually take the picture. So then Grayson, a little bit later, he went over to the window. I have like these slat vertical blinds, and I ran over there real quick, had my phone ready for a picture, flipped on the light, and there was a possum. It was just walking away, and this one had a lot more gray on it, so that was a different possum. I mean, it stands to reason there's going to be more than one possum out there. But anyway, well, I better get going, okay? It was really good talking with you this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, and see, I'm using my sort of fall-themed cup. This is from the Bee's Knees British store in Massachusetts. It's bone china. Nice and lightweight. A nice thin rim, but strong, very strong. And a nice big handle. Well, anyway, no, I'm not selling them. I don't get any benefit. You know, I just like to share stuff with you that I enjoy, and I think you might enjoy too. I'll talk to you later.